Hey everyone, Dave here. It is story time today. So, the title of this story is Give Me 1 Hour in This Bar. We visited with good friends of ours this past weekend, and they talked about something that happened when their two boys were in college. They were both athletes, they were going to school. This is about a 6 hour car ride away. They were both athletes, and mom and dad loved going to all of their sporting events. So they would go there a lot of Saturdays. They would rent a hotel room, and it got very expensive, and it's just not terribly fun staying in hotel rooms all the time. And so they came up with the idea, well, why don't we just find a place to rent? And that'll probably save us money. It'll be nicer. It'll be bigger. We can have friends there as well while we're visiting. And so they went about it the conventional way and started working with local realtors and didn't really have any luck. The places were too expensive. They weren't in the right place. It just wasn't working. And so there was an afternoon, it was early afternoon, they rolled into the town that one of the schools was at, that one of their boys was going to, and there was a bar there. And it was just packed solid, full of people. They could hear music. And they thought, wow, this is really the place to be. And the husband of the couple turned to the wife and said, you know what? Give me 1 hour in that bar and I will find us a place to rent and stay. And long story short, after talking to about 12 to 15 people in the bar, he managed to network his way into an older couple. They had just refurnished and rehabilitated a small cottage, and it was perfect. And they rented it for the next 3 years, went up to see their boys, made many happy memories there. Sometimes the boys stayed. They had friends, and it was wonderful. And so, in the context of entrepreneurship, this illustrates two things. One is that if you believe something is possible, it's much more likely to happen. And so, it goes back to the old saying, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're absolutely right. And so when we're thinking about entrepreneurship and thinking about our business, and we have a problem, believing we can identify and find the solution in what otherwise might not be a possible environment is really important. And then the second, and I absolutely found this to be true, which is when you're facing a problem in your business, walk around, talk to people, describe the problem, and you will be absolutely amazed at the help that you get. Just two examples for me. One, when I was running my business as a side hustle, and I couldn't figure out how to run a financial services business when I couldn't do anything during work and normal work hours because I was still employed at a corporate job. Through my brother-in-law, I networked into another advisor, and he was willing to do my back office stuff for me and share in the assets managed fees that I would generate. So that's one. And then two, when I was studying for the Certified Financial Planning exam, you need to have an experience requirement fulfilled. Again, how am I going to do this? Who do I know? I'm still working full time. Was talking to my best friend about it. His aunt just happened to be a certified financial planner and was more than happy to help me out with that. So that is it. Again, very valuable lesson in the context of entrepreneurship. Take care.